What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6 of our Millwall career here on Football Manager 20. And today we have got 2 games for you. So we might as well jump right on in and take a look at what we've been doing since last time. Because today we've got Brentford at home and then Luton Town at home. But since you were last here, we've done quite a bit. Last time we had a 0-0 with Swansea and a 0-0 with Wigan. And then we kept drawing, as you can see. Next was a 2-2 with Birmingham here. Had to come back from 2 behind, though we were much the better side, and they kind of took 2 goals way against the run of play, off set pieces. A 0-0 with Nottingham Forest, and then we kind of got back to winning ways a little bit. A 2-0 over Bristol, and then a 1-1 here with Derby. Another game which we played pretty well. Couldn't quite find the winner. A 1-0 over Barnsley at home, and then a disappointing game away from home against Cardiff, 3-1. It starts off with the own goal. We've had a lot of own goals this year. We really ought to do something about that, but the form hasn't been great. A lot of draws, a couple wins in there. I mean, though, to be fair, we went 1, 2, 7, 11 unbeaten, which is pretty good. And then a poor game here, but we also had 5 draws in there. So, all in all, we're not doing too badly. We sit here in 8th. We're 4 points back of Brentford, hoping to, of course, close that gap today. And then we have another one here against 9th place Luton. So we have 2 tough games here. They are both at home, so I'm hoping to get a little bit out of that, and we'll see. But we're also about to jump into the January window. I'm trying to see if I can bring a midfielder in. It depends on someone leaving and also, money being put in and things like that. So we'll see there, but, it'll be rather difficult, I think, to personally get that going, but we shall see. And we'll see how it goes today, and we'll see when we'll be back and everything like that. But for now, we've got 2 games. Brentford, Luton. We've beaten Luton before already. Brentford thrashed us already. So, we'll see how we can do today. I believe the starting lineup is good to go, except, yes, Mahoney last time out. Went out a couple weeks ago. Expected to be out 11 days to 3 more weeks. It was 3 to 5 weeks originally. So Aidan O'Brien has been filling in over there, as Niguez is also kind of dealing with fitness issues. So other than that, we are pretty good to go in terms of the first team. We've been trying to do a little bit more in midfield, see if we can get them a little bit more involved. But, it is a work in progress, this type of thing here. So we're going to jump right on into it. Everybody's ready to go. And hopefully we can not get thrashed again like we did last time. I believe I played that game off camera. They beat us 4-1 in their stadium. Hopefully we can give them a little bit back this time round. Expected to prove a point today, guys. Hopefully we can give it back, as we said, this time around. I should have said we could have used some revenge, but normally there are a few up here that when the assistant manager offers it up that are really good, and a point to prove is one of those. But here we are. Here we go, off and running, and we'll see if we can get something started here against a very good Brentford team. We've been playing all right. The players up front have been doing not too badly. We've been conceding some really sloppy goals, and that's kind of been all season, really. We'll see if we can do something about that come the summer or something there. But as we know, we're not going to get money poured into this team as of just yet, so it's going to be rather difficult as we play it out wide. Jed Wallace is on it, still on it, and he's going to get by and swing it in. It's blocked away. Romeo's going to pick it up. Can he do something with it? Romeo can just sneak away. Oh, he's hit the bar. What an attempt. A really good strike from Romeo, the right back. And he has smashed the bar. almost found a screamer to start here inside 10 minutes. But both teams moving the ball around. They both on around the 50% mark, but no proper attempts from Brentford until just now. 1-0 to Brentford off a free kick. Not what we wanted to see, is it? A set piece, our undoing inside 15 minutes. That is, ugh. We've been so poor on set pieces this year. And it's continuing to rear its ugly head. Not great. We do concede a lot of free kicks. Brentford are a good team here, but I think we can do something here. Jed Wallace is on it, and he's racing forward. Can he find something here? Jed Wallace gets in. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Points to the spot. Sean Williams has been taking our penalties. He's been a bit hit and miss. Let's see if he can bring us back level just 5 minutes afterward. Williams to take, and he's fired it home. It's 1-1, and we level it just like that. Very nicely done. And that is the response we want to see. And as we were saying, we can get something from this game here, I feel. And we've immediately pulled it back. A very good penalty. Fires it into that lower corner. Now what can we do with it? They give the ball away here. We're on it now. Garner, Thompson, Wallace. And Wallace has started very, very well. And Wallace is coming forward. Gives it to Bradshaw. Good save, but can't quite find the back of the net. But another good opportunity as Cooper heads over. And Wallace, once again, causing the problems on this right-hand side. And so far, he is the man that is causing issues. He's not been having a great year. As Garner's in and puts it straight at right. He's not had a great year, Wallace, but at the moment, he's playing rather well. As Ferguson has a free kick here, and he goes for goal, and it's wide. We've all of a sudden picked it up. They are on attacking. Maybe we are at home, positive. We're causing problems so far. As Ferguson puts that ball in, it's blocked away. And it's going to come out to Romeo. Can we recycle here? All the way back to the goalkeeper, Balkowski. Pierce clips it forward, and Bradshaw's on it. Gets it through, and it's Wallace in on goal, and he cannot finish it. Oh, he's offside. Offside. But we've created some chances early on here, especially on that right-hand side. Not sure who they have at left back. De Silva. He's got the goal, but he is being torn apart, and Dalsgaard on this right back there is rather tired already as Ferguson swings that in, and Cooper gets onto it, and he has finished it off. Another set piece in this game. 3 goals, 3 set pieces. The penalty, I guess, is a set piece. And we've taken the lead here. It's 2-1. A great turnaround in this first half, and Cooper, very nicely done. I've changed the corner tactic just a little bit. I've moved him back post to see if we can get him some more headers, considering his 16 heading and his crazy jumping reach and everything like that. So it comes to fruition there. He's got 5 goals now. As Bradshaw, newly on pressing forward, races in, and Bradshaw goes for goal, and 2 goals in 2 minutes there, and we lead 3-1. We have really picked it up out of nowhere as Bradshaw really gets in there, nicks in, races forward, and this is a good finish from him. His 8th goal of the season. It's a good finish from the man up front. And what a 15 or 20 minute span we've had there. Brilliantly done. Can we get to halftime with it now? At least. Let's not concede again as Garner's on it here. Thompson. Good ball out to Wallace, and Wallace is inside again, but it's a poor hit. But once again, getting in on that side, doing very, very well. The highlights keep on flowing, and that ball right there that the goalie continues to do, Jed Wallace continues to take away. It's very strange that he keeps trying it. Williams is on it. It's a good ball out to O'Brien. And O'Brien can swing it in. It's blocked away, and Brentford are on it now. Can they turn this into one of their attacks? I'd like to get to halftime with the 2-goal lead. As Dalsgaard moves forward, he's very tired, the man. It comes out to him. 2A. Mokotjo, I imagine that name is. I'm not going to mess with it too much as Dalsgaard's in here, and he goes for goal. And it is wide. Very nicely done. A very, very good first half here as Ferguson goes for goal and forces a really good save out of Raya on the free kick. He's had a really good year, Ferguson. One of our better players. And I thought we'd need to upgrade there, but at the moment, he's doing really well. I don't know if we go young and persist with Ferguson. Defensively, he's not brilliant, but going forward, he does very, very well. He's a winger, pretty much. Just moved to left back, but he's doing very, very well for us. So we'll have to see going forward. But for the moment, I'm going to keep him on there, let him roll. As they have a free kick early in this second half, as that comes in, and it's straight at Balkowski. Very nicely done. Midfield not playing awfully, which is good. Positives, positives, positive. We may have to change it up just a little bit sooner rather than later. Sean Williams is on a 6.7 with the penalty goal. So you feel that might be a little bit worse off than it actually is. As Bradshaw's in here, does well, goes for goal, and Raya with an easy enough save. I think I'm going to make that change, actually. Though we have a corner here to start before we do that, as Cooper gets ahead to it. And Jed Wallace, is he onside? No. No, yes, he's offside. That's that working again, though, in terms of... Malumbi will play him as advanced playmaker. He may not be that kind of player, but we have to do something as they have a free kick here and he's in, and it's in the back of the net, and that's twice now. It's 3-2. Brentford have crawled it back in this game, and that's 2 times in a row. Pretty much an identical free kick to what we gave away last time early on in this game. We're going to have to do something about that. I don't even know what to do, to be perfectly honest. I could look at it, but that's not good. Those are not good. As Jed Wallace still holds on to it. Let's not give it away here, folks. Garner plays it forward, and Bradshaw's going to get onto it. Bradshaw in on goal. Oh, it's a really good save by Raya. A really big opportunity. We've created 3 clear cut and 3 half. As Cooper gets in there, and he forces a save as well. 25 minutes to go. As that ball goes right through the middle, and Watkins is on it, and Balkowski's forced into a save. Jesus. Route 1 indeed. Almost gives them a goal as that gets out, and Wallace does well to collect. And he is racing forward, Jed. Doing really well. He's having a really good game, Jed Wallace. And he wins a free kick for us. He's having a really good game. What I am going to do is, O'Brien has been relatively quiet. We're going to bring Niguez on. See if he can do something here. Corner comes our way. That comes in, and Cooper gets another. And we'll definitely take it. His 6th of the season, and his heading attributes, we'll check them in a minute, are really, really good. And now that we're directly targeting Jake Cooper, he's starting to really score goals, as it's another goal off the corner. We'll take a look at it in a moment, as there's a highlight immediately after the goal. Last time there was a highlight after the goal. We scored again. Can it come this time? Doesn't look like this. They get it across, and Balkowski holds on and saves. Okay, they're not going to let me click on Jake Cooper. We'll do it in a moment, but they're on it now, as they're on positive. They've moved it down from attacking as that gets played out. We're going to... Oh, I thought Jed Wallace was going to nick in there. Not quite. They're moving the ball around pretty well as that gets blocked, and Jed Wallace is on it now. And Jed Wallace swings inside, does well, and goes straight for goal. Oh, it's in the back of the net. As Bradshaw grabbed a goal, it's an own goal. He looked like he cleared that directly into the net. What's going on here? Jed Wallace, he swings this in, or he goes for goal, and it's blocked out, and he's just on it. And he has just kicked that into the back of the net for us. He thought, you know what, they could have a 5th, and he just gives it right to us. All right, look at Jake Cooper really quick. 16 heading, 19 jumping reach. He's 6'7". He is perfect for what we were doing, and the fact that he wasn't scoring goals off corners before was amazing to begin with, and now that we're targeting him directly, it's starting to show results, which is exactly what we want to see. But that own goal is catastrophic. I mean, what a ridiculous own goal that was. And that should seal this game up. It's 5-2. What a performance we've put on here today. Very impressed. Very much impressed as Thompson comes forward. Wallace is on it. Can Wallace do something here? He's had such a good game. Jed Wallace, and wow, what a finish. That is an absurd goal by Jed Wallace there. His third of the season. He's been playing so poorly. And today he is just on it. I have no idea what's gone into him. Jed Wallace, he just slips in here. The left side of the defense here for, what a finish. The left side of the defense here for Brentford must just be awful. We've put 6 by them. They beat us 4-1 last time out when we played. We've put 6 by them today. We have a game in a couple days. Who do I want to bring on? I'll bring Murray Wallace on out here for Ferguson, who's a little bit tired. And I'd like him to be kind of fit as the ball comes in. 5 minutes to go here in this game. Wallace is on it. Garner slips it in, and Wallace is in on goal, and he forces a good save. And Niguez can't quite get to it. We've been so dominant. This is so crazy. And the 2 goals we conceded were so bad. Free kicks and things as Niguez is on it and forces a good save or a good block. The ball comes back across. West Brom are beating Middlesbrough 5-3. I guess the high scoring is just around the league now at the moment. Highlights aplenty in this game. Plenty of highlights. Yearwood on it. Out wide. Can Brentford grab another consolation, which is all it would be. I can't believe Dalsgaard is still on the pitch. He was exhausted at the end of the first half. We'll have to check his fitness in a moment as that gets cleared. It comes to nothing. He's on 53% conditioning. Jesus. But it looks like that is going to do it. A 6-2 victory. That's the most goals by a humongous margin that we scored all year. We were unbelievable today. What a performance. I'm going to do this passionately. I'm very pleased, guys. Very, very pleased. Look at everybody. Very, very well done. What a result. What a result. And that brings us within 1 point of Brentford. We're sitting here in 7th. Luton down to 10th. A win over Luton. And we can, I mean, we are seriously here in a playoff chase, which is not exactly where I thought I'd be, but we are here. All right, let's see if we can get these lads rested for a couple days before we move forward here to jump into the Luton Town game. A win over Luton Town would be great, and then we can rest for Fylde at home in the FA Cup, which is a good result. Luke Steele, his loan ends. He hasn't played for me, and Nestor's going to join as well. And we'll see if we can get him to grow as well, but we'll see. Let's jump forward here, get some scouting done. Got the day off. Good job, lads. Brilliantly done. Let's go to the squad and go by position. Oh, we have Frank as well. Okay, so I'm not too worried about Luke Steele's loan ending, especially if we're paying money for it, because he's not really playing. But at some point, we're going to need to address goalkeeper. I thought I was going to have a spot to address goalkeeper. Rodak looked like he wasn't going to sign a contract. There were rumblings around. Thought we might be able to go after him for free in the summer, and then he eventually signed a contract there at Fulham, and that goes out the window. So we're going to have some other... We're going to have to do some other things if we want to go ahead and fix that goalkeeping spot. Bialkowski's okay, but then again, you know, we'd like a permanent solution to what he is. All these players I am going to let go. Actually, I'm going to keep one of these lads. James Brown, compare with McNamara. Oh, wow, you are not very good. And James Brown's not very good either, but he's a lot better than that. I'd like to just have a couple of homegrown players just around, just in case. .4. I guess that's okay. What's he on now? 800. That's all right. That's fine. Nino. Not too bad, but he'd have to be good enough. I mean, they'd have to get work permits and things, and you know, the usual. Who's this? The Nottingham Forest. All right, not too bad. So everything is going rather well. I mean, I did not expect that result, to say the least. I did not expect that result, especially after all the draws. But they came out attacking, and we're good enough to go toe-to-toe with them at home especially, and they came out attacking, and we tore that apart. I mean, Jed Wallace had a field day out on that right-hand side. He tore them apart practically on his own. Couple set pieces, a penalty, of course, but we were creating chance after chance after chance. You know, it's very good. Hopefully a couple more teams come that way. Jay Cooper, the only one to get into the team of the week, which is a bit of a shame. Good man to get in there, but you know, we'll see. But I really want to get into this Luton Town game. This is a big opportunity here to, you know, force ourselves away from Luton, who are down in 10th. If we can create a bit of a gap, and also keep pace with Brentford, who now we can just look at and hope they continue on the way. Maybe we've ruined them a little bit, kind of like Liverpool and City did to Leicester in real life. Maybe they can go on that kind of run of form after being severely beaten by a promotion rival. We will have to see. But the window opens, and it is ready. Transfers up and rolling. We'll see. Nestor is going to come in. We only paid £100,000 for him. He was pretty much bought in as a flip project at only £100,000, which I'm very, very comfortable with. Send on intensive language course. Bring him in. We'll take a look at him in just a moment. Cooper, player of the month. 6 appearances. He scored 4 goals last month. From center back. Brilliantly done, lad. And I finished second behind the QPR boss. Alright, so Nestor confirmed. Let's take a look at him. 155k he's valued at right now. At Mazzala. That's the kind of player I've actually need here. So let's go to his development. We'll train him on advanced playmaker. On support. Yes, but only this player for the next month. Take control of this player's individual training. And what do we want to do here? Teamwork, anticipation, attacking movement. Yeah, we'll go with attacking movement. And hopefully he's ready for us. Available for the under-23s. 90 minutes. All right. So hopefully he grows a little bit. I don't think he is going to get a work. Did he get a work permit? I don't think I can play him, which is the issue. Hold on. Under 23s, right? Where am I looking? Development center. Under 23s. Is he in the under 23s or the under 8? Or is he under 8? He's a defensive midfielder, which I don't see. I mean, he's a good tackler. His off the ball is pretty good as well. Tackling, good. Positioning uses some work. But I see a pretty good player going forward. I really do. Or maybe just a player on deep lying playmaker. Here, though. The problem is I kind of need the defensive cover for what we have now. We'll see how he develops. We'll see how he develops. But he's definitely got the ability. Let me see what happens if I move him to the senior squad. He doesn't have a work permit. That's wanted by 13 clubs. Available for loan. Yeah, so that's fine. We'll move him back to the under 23s. And we'll see if we can get him some game time down there at least. Or if someone comes in for a loan that's, you know, that's in a good spot with good youth facilities, we'll be able to grow him. And if he worked his way back to us and got to play for us, that would be absurd. I'd be over the moon with that. Very much over the moon with that. We'll confirm selection for now. Update on the European Union. From 12/31/2020, players from the European Union will need to apply for work permits. Ugh. As part of a breakaway, players from Ireland will continue to be treated as non-foreign. That is annoying. I wish we'd have got the one where they didn't need work permits and things like that. That would have been ideal. And here we go. Percentage of international appearances in recent matches dependent. Yeah. Damn. We got the crappy one. But it's alright. We'll deal with it some other time. Alright, so let's jump forward. Team selection. Oh, that work permit's not great, is it? Because he is Brazilian. It'll be annoying. We're going to play Niguez out here for O'Brien, but everyone else is fit, ready to go. 2 days rest. Let's rock and roll. Let's get into this. Let's see if we can beat Luton here. This would be a massive win if we can go ahead and knock them out. It's expected to pick up where they left off. I have faith in you lads. I mean, last time out you guys were unbelievable. If we can replicate that to half the degree, I'd be over the moon. But we'll have to see. They're playing a 4-1-4-1. Oh. A bit defensive. Galloway on it now. Oof, that was risky early on. But we're on it here. Jed Wallace, the man who made everything tick last time around. Running with it. Ferguson on it now. Williams. Garner. Thompson. It's a good ball out here to Ferguson. It gets clipped in. Bradshaw with the free header at the near post. Goes over the bar. Now they're on it in our third. Tunnicliffe, of course, a former Millwall player. Move there on a free, I think. Raya. They're moving the ball around pretty well out here. As Luton comes forward, it's Brown. He goes for goal and cannot get it on target. And a chance for both of us early on here inside the first 5 or so minutes. We'll see if we can, you know, grab a grip of this game. We are dominating the possession early on here. 63% in the first 15 minutes. That can, of course, change rather rapidly early on. Romeo gets it to Garner. Back to Romeo. Can we do something here? As Romeo skips forward. Williams. Niguez. He turns. Gets it out to Jed Wallace, who goes for a goal, and it's blocked away. Romeo's on it again, though. Can he find a man inside? Thompson gets it out. Williams, and it's a block. Garner blocked. Ferguson. Offside. Oh, no, not offside. The assistant just didn't move there. It was a corner, and Cooper's on it and puts it straight in there. So a couple of blocks, a save, tough, and a free kick. And we worry about free kicks, don't we, as that gets clipped in. And Cooper, Jesus, almost an own goal, forced into a really good save. As that corner comes in, and it's cleared away. And they're pushed back. Decent start here. We've started pretty well. 25 minutes here. We'll see if we can tell them to get creative, though they have a free kick. And that comes in, and it's in the back of the net. And the free kicks, man. Oh, Jesus. I don't want to see it. I'm sick of the free kicks. They're driving me insane. We are conceding free kick after free kick. Not that we're just giving away free kicks. We are conceding goals off of free kicks like crazy. Ferguson's on it. Can we hit back rather quickly? On the 29-minute mark, and Wallace does well. He's on it, goes for goal, and can't quite get it on target. No one can touch it in at the back post. Not playing as well today as we played just now against Brentford. Wallace is frustrated. Very frustrated now. Galloway on it. Romeo does well, and Thompson bursts into space, and he is rushing forward, Thompson. He's going to go for goal and puts it just wide. That was a chance. Didn't show up on our thing as a chance, but that was definitely a chance. And get creative here to end the half. Can we get something here? Niguez on a 6.4. He's come in and not done very, very well. We bought him in for free, of course, but every time he seems to play, it's not as great as I would like. And it looks like we're going to get to halftime, and we are 1-0 behind. And that, disappointing, lads. Not good enough. Not good enough. Dreadful, to be honest. We've got to be more clinical today. Hope we didn't waste all our goals on Brentford. I guess is having a really poor game. He's made a lot of mistakes today, they say. He shouldn't be this bad. He's got some really good things. French player in his prime years. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we move him on in the summer and just take the profit. Because as we said, we bought him in as that third option. And he hasn't been brilliant or anything, but he's a decent enough player. But if we can turn him for $4 million, that'd be nice. I would also like to turn this game around. We're going to go on to attacking. Get a little bit of demand more in here as we have a throw-in in their half. Bradshaw's on it. Thompson. Garner is on it and goes for goal, and he smacked the bar. What a hit from Garner as that comes back across. Jed Wallace down. Bradshaw. Oh, he's fired it in. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 1-1. That hit from Garner is a stunner. Smashes the bar. Look at that. And then Ferguson does well to skip it across. Jed Wallace just touches it down. Bradshaw has it saved, and then the rebound from a very, very tight angle into the back of the net. His 9th of the season. Bradshaw's had a pretty decent season here. And this is what we want to see. Very nicely done. And can we turn this around just like that? Wallace is on it. Can't quite slip it into anybody, but Wallace snicks it between the Luton players. It comes in, and Bradshaw forces a really, really good save. And now, hopefully, we're on it here as the corner set to come in. Ferguson slips it in. Cooper gets a head onto it, and it's over the bar. Cooper is such a weapon now after we force that on him. Romeo's on it. Garner. It's a good ball forward. Bradshaw's on it. Gets it into Wallace. Oh, really good touch to get into that space, but couldn't quite finish it off. Come on, guys. We're doing well. Keep it going. Keep it up. Can we find a second goal here? We're on 70 minutes. And we do have a throw-in. I don't even want to make changes. Romeo here on it. Does well. Gets inside. O'Brien. Oh, it's trickled in. I thought that was a sure save. And Aidan O'Brien, his second goal of the season, he has grabbed us the lead. It's lovely stuff. It's cut in here. Bradshaw gets it back to Romeo. And Romeo with a good cross. And O'Brien comes in. Gets a head onto it. Oh, he should be doing better, the goalkeeper, but I don't even particularly care. We're up to 6th place with that. I'm going to keep this on attacking for a little bit and see if we can just keep on pushing. Bradshaw's on it. It's blocked away. Wallace on it now, and he gets a really good ball out there to O'Brien. Williams back into O'Brien, and Bryan goes for goal. Ooh, not very far away. We're starting really to take hold of this. Wallace again. He's been all over the place today. Both games. Pierce on it. Romeo gets it back to Bielkowski. We're doing so well since that goal. O'Brien coming forward, gets it to Garner. Thompson, Bradshaw is in there, has it blocked. Garner has it cleared. Ferguson on it. Williams, O'Brien, moving the ball around pretty well. Garner doing well back there in that spot. Deep line playmaker as Ferguson's on it and can't quite get anything out of it. And they are on the break. Not what we want to see. Lee on it, gets it inside. Pierce just clears. Tunnicliffe, it's back to him. This is a long highlight. I thought it would end because I thought there was a blocked shot in there. Not quite. Craney has it blocked, and, well, there it is. There's the end. Okay. Do we go back down to positive in a minute? Jed Wallace. That pass from the goalkeeper is going right to Jed Wallace from both goalies today. Romeo, Williams, back across. Garner doing well. He's having a good game. O'Brien's on it. Gets it to Bradshaw, who puts it just wide. I don't really want to come off attacking just yet. We're doing well. And though as the game slows just a little bit, we'll get to 85 minutes and see if we can... because they have to come attacking at some point. Though they're on it. Give it right to Bradshaw. Thompson. Garner. Puts it in. Jed Wallace. Is he going to go for goals? Bradshaw does. Oh, that's going to... oh, he's cleared it off the line. I thought that was going to find a way to trickle in. We're going back down to positive. We're on it here. Ferguson throws in. O'Brien finds Williams. Can we do something here? He slicks it across. Wallace is on it. A third goal would be lovely. And that is strangely the end of the highlight. All right, Jed Wallace is... he's tired, but he's playing really well. He's only on a 6.7, which is a bit harsh. I'm not going to make changes. We're going to see the last couple of minutes out with this team as Jed Wallace comes forward and goes for goal. That's just wide. We've been all over Luton since our equalizer there. Another pass straight to Jed Wallace, which is so strange. I don't know what that is. Jed Wallace is on it and has it blocked away and out for a corner. 88 minutes gone here. Can we find a third goal? Corner set to come in. It's clipped in. Cooper gets the header on. It's cleared away. Bradshaw's on it. Clips it back in over Thompson's head. Back out. Garner. That's clipped in and given away. 30 seconds to go. That's forward to O'Brien. And now they're on it here, but cleared away by Cooper. Can we get to it? No, Tunnicliffe does. There's a bit of space now, but a poor ball out there. He gives it right to Romeo. Can he get it up this wing here? He can, and Jed Wallace is on it. I can't believe he's only on a 6.7. He's been dominating once again. Everything is seemingly going through him. Bit harsh on his rating as Ferguson clips that in, and Coopers gets there, and it's over the bar. Oof. Not a lot of time left here, and time is just ticking away, and that should do it. We have a free kick. It's clipped in straight to the goalkeeper. Slugger. And there it is, game over. A game we deserve to win, definitely. A 2-1 win. What a comeback, lads. Very nicely done. The second half, we were so good. And what an episode this has been. We'll see if Bristol can knock anything off of Brentford on this second go-around here. Let's see. Gonna wait for that to go. But what a result. It moved us up to 6 for the moment. I'm not sure if a draw moves them above us or not. We'll have to check the goal difference in a moment. But I guess we've won our one goal difference over them this year. They beat us 4-1. We beat them 6-2. Ridiculous results. And it's 2-2, and we stay in 6th place. Look at that. Oh, we're actually 1 point ahead of them. Goal difference is the same. We're 1 point ahead. We're only 2 back of Leeds. Wow. Wow. We have turned it right around here. What what have we done here? As West Brom have beaten Leeds. West Brom up here. QPR look like are on top of the league. Middlesbrough, West Brom, Fulham, Leeds. They're all this is all very close. As well as the teams right behind us are very close here. But it's a nice 4-point gap between 6th and 9th, which is good. the board are delighted. Delighted. Pleased with the 6-2 win. Pleased with the 2-0 win. Pleased with the locker room atmosphere. Very, very, very nice. Optimistic of going up. Cautiously optimistic. Next time round, I believe I saw a set of games in there that was Leeds and Fulham, who are both ahead of us in the table. Let's get through this really quickly. Yes. Inter Miami. Okay, here we go. Schedule. And there, it's Leeds. Oh, okay, so we'll come back for this. We've played Leeds this year already. We'll come back for this home and home here against West Brom and Fulham. That's when we'll come back. Hopefully, things will continue to go our way. We're away to Stoke, home to Reading, away to Leeds, away to Sheffield. Those are, 3 away games in 4, but 2 really huge wins today have brought us into that 6th spot. Let's see what Brentford's schedule is like going forward here. They have QPR, will be tough. Huddersfield, Nottingham, Hull, Middlesbrough, Leeds. These next 6 or so are very, very tough on Brentford. Hopefully we can keep it up there, or at least they can continue to drop points if we're going to drop points. And then Swansea have, wow, look at this. They started really well. Look at this run of form from Swansea. They've won the last 2, but wow, before that, Jesus, awful. They have Cardiff away, Wigan at home, Stoke away, Preston away, Derby, QPR. Their back end gets a little bit more difficult, but their front end right now is doable. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the episode there. An incredible episode, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and peace.